Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Bart and Stacy from the Sound Couple, and we are off to a familiar venue to us now. We were just here a couple weeks ago, and if we're posting our videos in chronological order, you will be familiar with this venue, except this time it's with a different familiar band. So we learned a couple lessons from the last time, and that is we need to bring better sun protection. So we're bringing our real Easy Up this time. In addition, with the Easy Up, it's bigger. We're bringing our sidewall so we can block some of that west sun. It's another hot day here in Minnesota. And for those of you that don't think it can get hot in Minnesota, untrue. It can get really hot here. It's 90 today, but it's gonna even be getting warmer throughout the day. And we don't want anybody passing out, especially us, or including us, I should say. So we're bringing some additional sun coverage so we can have some shade. The other thing we're gonna do is, I wasn't extremely happy on just the how I had the system sounding the last time. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the subs down on the dance floor as opposed to up on the stage deck. And I'm gonna see if we can get some better low end coupling. It just seemed like we just weren't getting the low end that I would expect. In addition to that, we're gonna, instead of being last minute, we're gonna plan for our side fills or our side out fills, because people like to go where the shade is. And in this place, the only shade is way off to the side. And so we'll make some reasonable accommodations to cover that. We expect a pretty non-eventful day again, as long as nobody passes out or gets heat stroke. All right, guys, we'll see you at the gig.
Here we are driving up, a little bit of deja vu.
Yeah, with the also ever functional rooftop.
Provides so much shade. Oh, wow.
Look at the little strip. You can see where it's. There's about 2 feet on the stage where it's actually doing some. Yeah. We're gonna keep a little bit further off to give room for our Easy Up. How's this look, Stace?
I think that should do.
Okay.
We were struggling with it. We've owned this Easy Up for probably, what, 15, 20 years? Yep.
And we've never taken out the side covers. How to set up your Easy Up sidewall accessory. Wasn't that nice? They got instructions. Okay, we got the speakers in position. Doing a little bit different this time. When we were here a couple weeks ago, we put the cabinets, the mains, up on the stage deck here on both sides. Today, we are actually putting them on the ground. Initially, I was thinking we were going to put them on the corner of the stage, but being that this is a bigger band, we didn't want to take up those sight lines or that space with cabinets, so we opted for the ground. It's quite a spread for, you know, the front, but I think it'll be okay because if it's anything like last time, people really weren't, unless they were, I have a feeling there's gonna be probably a little bit more dancing than there was last time. But anyway, regardless, this whole space here right in the middle was pretty much empty with people, and they were sitting way out here. So I'm not going to concern myself with the center fill. We're still going to do the 2 outfills to cover. There are a lot of people sitting over here and people over there. So besides considering, you know, taking consideration the sight lines in conjunction with just I wasn't happy with some of the performance we were getting, and I have a feeling just where the being up on the stage deck there, we're gonna see if we get better results than we did. The only thing you can do is try different things and learn, adjust, and then see what happens. So we'll see what happens. Okay, Stace, what do we got going on today?
Ooh, a lovely wall of white. Hey, it's the first time we've broken this out in like ever.
Ever, yeah, years. But we're facing right to the west, and there's no shade, and it's a hot day.
Yeah. I think we learned it from being here the last time, and then also from last Tuesday that we just need to have a little bit more shade, as well as, you know, protecting the, hate to say it, but protecting the computer.
Protecting the computer and providing some reprieve for anybody in the band that just wants to come over here and get some shade. Although we didn't bring all of our sandbags for some reason, and we didn't bring any of the stakes that we have.
It's always my fault.
Well, we were staring right at them, and you said I'm only bringing 2, and of course it's a windy day, so we've already had it try to lift up on us one time. We're kind of half-assing it here. We got my bag and the toolbox on one side and some other stuff.
Just being resourceful.
No, it's called half-assing. When you're prepared for something and you just choose to not do it because whatever reasons they are, that's called half-assing it. You're being resourceful when you don't have the resources to begin with and you figure out a way to get around it. So there is a difference, at least in my book there is. But we're coming along here nice. Got the power set up. We actually ran the box over to this side. Now that we recall, there was the 50 amp plug. We just ran the box over to make that a little bit easier. Ooh, unhappy people. Power's right back there. But look at that wind. Wow. Yikes. Okay. So we're testing our resourcefulness, as Stacy likes to say. We're testing our resourcefulness. Yeah, this is what it's looking like. Today we are gonna do something I haven't done in a while, and that is take a look at the cabinets. And what I mean by that is get the Ethernet plugged in, look at them through the Works Control software. So I got these little breakout boxes right here, and it's just a matter of plugging in, but just running the Cat 5 into the cabinets. Doesn't take that much time. Got the same thing on the other side, and then that side just plugged into the stage box for Ethernet, so the AVB and Ethernet can coexist on the same Cat 5 line. So Stacy's giving me the run for my money because she's trying to beat me because you have no lights to set up, and so.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
So you ran all the lines.
Yep. Stages run, mains are run.
So now she's giving me the business about, well, I'm ready anytime you are for line checks, and it's only a little after 5, and we don't have to start for another hour and a half. But here we are. I guess we're moving faster than I was expecting. A little bit. Must be this new shade we have here.
Yeah. Enjoy the shade.
Anything else? No? Okay. What we ended up with, I just did a little test of the system. It's hard to say right now whether or not it's
sounding better, or it wasn't about the sound, it was more about the body and the kind of the low end. The low end really seemed to be lacking more than I was used to when we were here the last time. We'll find out once the band starts, but we're doing the side outfills here to kind of cover that area. We got a lot of people sitting over there. I have a feeling the same thing will happen today. Over here, kind of the same thing. There's already people lining up over here. We don't start for another hour and a half. And we got that side fill out right there. Band is trickling in. Stacy and I are going to do line checks as we always try to do with our headphones. And then I think we're set. Set as we can be. And our wall's working out wonderfully. Stacy's, we're actually able to find some shade this time, right?
Yeah.
It's nice in here. A little windy, but other than that, it's nice. Hopefully the wind will die down.
All right, kick drum. You get satisfaction out of that, don't you? Go ahead. Yep, good. Next. Good. Next. Good. Next.
The nice thing is you got a lot of space here. So.
Floor time. Okay. Percussion. Okay, that's good. Is that Pat?
Yeah.
Okay.
James. How are you? Good. I know our base. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bass. Okay. Guitar.
That's it?
Good.
Keys.
Good. Horns. Okay, sax two. Okay, trumpet. Yep, that's good. Okay, bass. Is it rock? Hold on.
Solar cord.
Stuff. Here. Can you just tap on it, please? Okay. That's good. Ryan, or whatever. Okay. Cash. That sounds like Mason to me. Let me go to Mason. Tap on it again. sounds like they're swapped here. So are they swapped up there or are they swapped over here? Let's see. Mason should be 19. Looks like they're swapped up here.
Not at all, brother. I was worried about you.
This is why we do line up. So wait, Mason should be 19.
Been on the golf course, been up tennis courts.
Okay, try it again. Mason. Okay, Cash.
It's all good. Yeah.
Okay, and then we had Brian, I think.
Lock it.
Did you do Brian?
That's a shade.
Did I already do him? Or? Oh, okay. Okay.
Hang on.
Are we done?
You can hang out here if you want.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's working. We good? How cool is that? What are you doing? Oh, jeez. We got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Hey, Beaver. Gee, Mom made us some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Oh, shucks.
Hey, here's a great question. What do you bring to a gig outdoors so you don't have to worry about?
We bring sandbags. We had to kind of abandon the wall here because he's holding his. The wind has been gusting up pretty fierce. Actually, that sounds pretty good. I think I'll have mine too. Band is getting set up. I think we're doing a sound check here pretty quick. We did our line checks a little bit earlier. But this wind, if it's not one thing, it's another. It's not the heat so much today, it's the wind. Stacy continues to insist that's going to work permanent. There it is from the back side. Got guitars. Stacy's wiring up drums. His bass is slamming. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get Brad going and
Okay.
get going here.
Yep. How's my hi-hat?
I didn't look. Looks good.
If we have time to run one, let's run signed, sealed, delivered. So that's everybody else.
So James' level might be down a little bit because he was too hot in the mixer, so you may have to James. That may help with
Sound check 2-2. Here I am, sound sealed, delivered on your own. Got anything, Matt?
I tried to predict where the crowd would be, and they're like way,
This is,
way closer.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's the other thing. So I was talking earlier, we're gonna go without a center fill because nobody's gonna be sitting, and it's yeah, well, you know, it'll be fine, but you're
still
damned
a-
if you do.
It's still a 180 though.
I know. Well, no, it's a 180, but I was like, we didn't go with the center fill. We still don't need it where they are, but I would say that the closest audience from last time was at least another 10 feet back.
doors, and they understand how important community is. And I'm going to turn this over to Kirsten, And she's gonna say a little bit about Think Big and maybe even something about the Apple Valley Arts Foundation. Here you go. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you so much. We're just getting warmed up here.
This isn't just talking points, but moving the cabinets onto the ground and spreading them out a little bit, we're getting much better results. I normally don't always buy a foot here, a foot there is going to make a big difference, but the system sounds, it's a different band of course, and they're on ears, but just the low end response and everything is just exactly what I would want. And so there you go, there's proof right there. It's nice to be able to try different things at venues when you get the opportunity, but moving forward I've learned something and can hopefully apply it in other scenarios as well. But I'm getting good coverage all around, and with the outflows here too, I'll get some video when I get over there.
Well, since I come home, when my body's been a mess, and I miss you to care, and the way you like it. I make a little love, get down tonight, baby, get down tonight, Come on, Brian. Couldn't get it right. Middle of the night. Couldn't get it right. Looking for a sign. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. I tried my best to feed her appetite, keep her coming every night, so hard to keep her satisfied. Kept playing love like it was just a game, but still the same. Turn around and leave again. Then you ain't got a jump job. Then you ain't got a jump.
made a couple little tweaks here. For some reason, the gains got adjusted a little bit on the CDL12, so I brought them back up to 0, but this gives you guys an idea of how we run them. We run with one CDL. You can select how many speakers you got. I just prefer the sound of one, even if when we're running two. And we do have, go back here, we do have like a little bit of 2-to-1 compression here. And same thing on the subs as well. Just running a little bit of 2-to-1, and we have a flat 35 to 90 hertz. And I believe the crossover on the CDL12s is at 90 hertz. And that's enabled. Let's go back to the CDL12, the 18s for a minute. One thing else I wanted to show you, so you have different settings for those as well. So we just started off, but you can see those are the different settings. We just leave them flat. But yeah, it's probably a little bit overdue. I should have done this a while ago. There's, like I said, a couple settings that I don't know how they got changed, but it's a good thing to hook them up and look at it a little bit more often than I have been.
Yeah, we'll give it a try, okay? Yeah.
Do you think they're doing a good job?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
She's loving it.
Oh, we'll see if we can do it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care.
Let's give them one more last round of applause. Thank you guys. Thank you, Brad. Thanks everybody. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Great job. Yeah.
I know I recognize that voice. Before I even hear the name, I was like, hold on. I know that voice. Is that a white one? Thank you.
Have fun and go home.
Right on. Yeah, that's fun. That's our go-to. Nonsense. Get started.
Oh, checks are flying everywhere.
I love it.
Plenty of these.
I'll have it, I guess. Or
Say again?
if you don't want it, I guess I'll have it.
What is money these days anyway? So you guys should know that feeling.
No. I guess.
I don't know. Isn't it always amazing for the most part how fast things go? It feels like you just get here and then it's like it's happening.
Yeah, the part where you're actually playing is nothing else.
Like you get paid to just.
Usually gig time just goes at an accelerated pace.
Because we're just concentrating. Really.
No. The weather today or tonight, I thought this was going to be, I mean, the way they made it sound like it was just going to be all humid and miserable.
It was nice.
It wasn't terrible. Yeah, not,
I think the other gig was so humid it didn't have any like wind.
yeah, it
It's so
sucked.
hot. It's so hot. This one was.
Yeah, I mean, I've had, this is my second one, so like my first one last year, maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Okay, James.
Yeah, that's
Thanks so much. Another 2 for next week. James, you got a band? Or you want to come over? These my ends here. No worries.
Pretty much in the band Bart, thank you.
Like, I mean, a little like closer to like.
Stay safe.
Good to see you. Like towards the
Right on, man.
Yeah, so super close, like within like a half mile of us. Yeah, like something. Oh yeah.
Yeah, something takes off. Sam will be there. Yeah.
Tonight, everything seemed a little bit more well behaved. I guess I can't really put it in for
Still raining too much?
where is the
We're over there.
I think we're good, Mace.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, Mason.
Yeah, I don't know where
We're real spoiled when we have you, so.
we're good.
Got Brad. 2 in a row.
Ooh, I don't even know. I'm Minnetonka.
When's that?
Tuesday. And then Hopkins again.
Yep.
I can't remember who does Hopkins, but they always do a good job.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when I'm ready. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to remember when our next gig is now. Might be tap.
You doing tap?
We are. We're being crazy about it. We gotta.
Oh yeah, you're
Drive up to. It's kind of a neat place here.
Yeah. I mean, it's because they've gotten quite.
Shit, I didn't leave this a ton of room. Can we go this way?
Well, just we can get it.
Okay, 1,
2, 3. Monitors. Main monitors. All right, we got to get a main in. Or sub.
Hi.
Down, up,
You need to.
One, two, three.
muscle woman. Wait, what were you called?
Forget. Whatever it was kind of funny.
You work too hard, Stacy. Here I am holding the camera, watching you work. Wow, we still got a few things out here to go, don't we?
Home stretch.
Home stretch, okay. Well, maybe I should put this down. Is that it for in there?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Woo.
You gotta remember to throw in the wireless mics and the storm chasers.
You mean freedom sticks?
Freedom sticks. Wow.
Can I have those?
Yeah, we were getting on the way.
Mics. Mic
Stands?
stands. Can we get these?
Say what?
Hold on, can we get these two sides down first?
Easy. I'm gonna twist one.
How you feeling?
I'm tired, but well, hey everybody, that is a wrap for tonight. Part of the reason why we are doing these videos is to show that nobody is perfect. I mean, there's experience and then there's execution, there's taking risk, there's all these things that go into every gig, and we're constantly evaluating and taking all those things into account, how much work we want to put ourselves through tonight or through each gig. It all equates to learning lessons and lessons learned and having procedures, having the way you do things. So tonight there were two things. Number one, hey, great, we brought out the big easy up because we learned a lesson last time when we were here. The sun is really, brutal here. We knew it was going to be hot, but we have sandbags and we decided to leave two of them at home. Well, we failed the execution and could not achieve what we wanted because we almost lost our easy up. And I don't know if having the two more sandbags would have really...
It would have helped.
It would have helped, and it would have lowered our stress level, or at least my stress level, but we didn't execute. And we knew it, or I knew it. I don't know what you knew.
Ladies, listen to your husband sometimes. They are right.
Okay.
Got that?
But we tried.
Right.
We tried to second guess, and we didn't want to, shove a few things in there to make room for them. The second lesson tonight for me was I needed to run works control a little bit more often and keep an eye on the cabinets. I hopefully caught some good footage of what they were doing and what that looked like. But a couple things got bumped on those things over the last, I don't know how many months it has been. So again, it's me sometimes not wanting to take the extra 5 minutes to plug in the Cat 5 and, you know, run all that. And it was long overdue. I'm glad I did it. But things that did go well tonight, we were just here a couple weeks ago, mentioned it before probably too many times, but the placement of the cabinets.
Yeah.
We had a lot of comments, like
a lot of compliments.
Comments. And I admit it sounded,
Yeah.
part of it too was the band, I think, the in-ear system. Well, actually the last band was on, I don't know, it just sounded good tonight. Maybe it was the air temperature, I don't know. But I think in part was where we set the cabinets. It just had much better coverage. So if we can do that again in the future, we'll take note of that. Anything else?
No, I think the band was happy. Like I think they tweaked some things on their in-ears that helped them.
Yeah, we reviewed everything on their system, make sure we made a couple little tweaks. I don't know, sometimes mental changes or just
Squirrel.
swear to God, we can't get through one of these without something weird happening. But yeah, so we did some monitoring, did some adjustments on their system, and that helped out as well. But all right, it's early for us, Stace. This is good, and we're gonna head home. We got more gigs coming up. Tomorrow might be a little bit interesting. We'll see what happens, and we'll take you along for that one. And as always, everybody, we really appreciate your support. It's been a fun last year with y'all.
Love the comments.
All right, Sound Couple. See you later.